So to bring it back to this idea, 30 minutes a day, I could imagine people listening right now, like they're in college, they're studying for the LSAT. And so maybe they're going to put it off till later. When is there like an ideal time that in the law school journey experience where maybe it's more worthwhile carving out the time then, but it would still be fruitful for the future?
Okay. So, listeners, start today. I always tell my students, I have a huge on my presentation that I do all over the country. Start today. If this excites you, of the idea of this, of having your own destiny in your own hands, of not delegating your job search and your job career to others, but actually taking charge of it, excites you. Start today. Go on LinkedIn. Start making that list. Email me. I'll help you. I help people literally every day. I have this crazy life, right? But I carve out time to help people, to at least guide them and push them. I'm more of a coach in a way, to push them to do this. Most people have it in them to do this. They just need some sign off, right? So today, you got to start today. It cannot be put off. Procrastination doesn't work with this, because then it just builds up and becomes it seems so insurmountable. And before you know it, you've graduated law school, you've taken the bar, and you're unemployed. And I know that sounds horrible, but I've taught those classes. I've taught whole classes at various law schools where the name of the class was unemployed graduates. And that's actually the whole reason why I started teaching, was because my own law school, Southwestern, got ranked #1 for unemployment in the nation a few years ago. And I was just not going to have that because it's a good school. We're scrappy graduates. We're good people to work. And I needed to build that bridge for these students. So I started teaching it. But that is a horrible place to be. And it's what drives me here, because, with the debt load and all the work you put in, to then suddenly just be facing unemployment after that journey is nobody wants to be in that position. And the way you will ensure not to be in that position is to start making these small inroads now.
Wow, you just kind of scared me with this really grim picture, like a future, like flipping burgers after taking on like hundreds of thousands in debt. Wow, I could see that's a powerful motivator.
It's a tragedy. It is. I'm very serious right now. I think that it is a tragedy, and people, it is very serious and not something to be taken lightly. And, everyone talks about, oh, I want a big law job, or I want this job, right? But this idea of, I can't even, I'm going to go work for Postmates, which was what one of them was doing when she came to take my class. I mean, that's, and it's almost like, for people who don't pass the bar, for example, it's the same kind of monkey you get on your back. Suddenly, because you're just racing against time, and it's like this black hole of applications, and you don't know what to do. Nobody wants that, right? Instead, what I'm offering is you start building out this network now, right? So that you have this whole range of advocates, of people, professionals who know you, who want to help you, who do help you. And there's this whole concept, I don't know if you have heard of this, but it's the hidden job market. Have you heard about this concept?
I think I might know, but explain it to me, please.
Yeah, it's this idea, and I know of it because of the school, because I went to Southwestern, because I went to an unranked law school, right? Most of the people who got jobs from my school got it through the hidden job market. And it's jobs that aren't posted, jobs that maybe don't even exist, but jobs that they create for you or call you about because they know you on the back end, right? And it's like the perfect situation. You don't even have to interview for these jobs because they know you so well, your resume is an afterthought, right? And that's sort of the ideal here, is even if you don't need it, what a beautiful thing that you have such a voluptuous network, that you have those kinds of opportunities when you're ready for them.
Yeah, and it's not as if you're only going to have to apply for a job once in your life, right? People change firms, they change locations, and then you kind of have to start over again unless you have that network to fall back on.
That's right.
And wow, 30 minutes a day, it sounds hard when you've got everything else going on, but if you just carve that out from Facebook or Netflix, just carve it out, make a game out of it. It sounds like you've put together all the forms where it actually becomes like a smooth process.
Well, the book makes it really easy. The book came about because my students would always tell me, Rachel, I wish you were standing on my shoulder just telling you what to do. And I'm like, well, I cannot do that. Nor can you make a hologram of me, which is what another student suggested. But I can write a book. I can write a step-by-step daily guide for you, just telling you what to do. And that's what it is. It's very simple. It's very simple, but it's very powerful, like so many simple things.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.